Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Dasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So today we will continue what we will continue Rupa Samudhana. Okay. So last time we where we are. Let me see. Last time we finished about the how many Chitta produce Chitta bomb matters, and also how many Chitta produce Chitta bomb matters, as well as support or maintain postures, and also how many Chitta produce Chitta bomb matter, produce postures, and also produce intimations, vignati, and also how many Chitta produce Chitta bomb matters, and also produce Iriyabhata, that is posture, and also produce intimation, vignati, and then smile, produces smile. So, and then you still remember these numbers, these numbers. So, firstly, let me find the file that is Rupa chapter, analysis of materiality. Not that one. Okay. So wait a moment. Extract Rupa chapter. Okay, that one. So okay. Share the screen. So in that paper, so detail numbers may not be, you may not see detail numbers. Okay. So first one is here, paragraph number 31. That is talking about the 75 Chitta. Okay. Among these 75 Chitta, okay, you can start from here, 32. This Abhana Jawana, 26. Abhana Jawana, that is 5, 10 from Rūpapariccheda, and also 8 from the Arūpapariccheda, and also 8 from the Lokuttara. They are called Abhana Jawana, higher attainment. So these 26, not only...
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yeah?
Could you please repeat the 28, the number?
26, Abhana Jawana.
Yeah, 26, sorry.
26, Abhana Jawana. Okay, that is 10 from the Rūpapariccheda Chitta, 8 from the Arūpapariccheda Chitta, and also 8 Lokuttara Chitta. So altogether 26. So these 26 Chitta support or maintain posture as well as produce Rupa. Okay, produce a Rupa. Then another one, this one, 33, paragraph number 33. Uttapana number 1, Manodara Vajana, mind or Alvadi consciousness, and also Kamavajara Jawana. It is 29. Altogether we have a 30. And then 2 Abhinyana. Altogether 32. These 32 Jeta produce Vinyati, as well as they produce posture, and also they produce Jeta, born matters, Jeta Rupa. Okay, so, and then among these 32 Jeta, so there we can pick up Somanasa Jawana. Okay, 13 Somanasa Jawana. So that is for from the Loba Mula Jeta. Okay, and also one Hasidobada, and then four Mahakusala, Yana, four Mahakusala Somanasa, and also four Mahakiriya Somanasa. Altogether, 13. These 13 consciousness produce smile and also produce vinyati, intimation, produce idiyapada posture, as well as produce how to say Jedabon matter. Okay, so in that, so if we see like that, then and then you are clever in the mathematics. So if so, these 33 actually these 30 paragraph number 34. So there are 13 consciousness. These 13 consciousness are already included here on the paragraph number 33. So that's why if we put together 26 plus how many? 26 plus 30, 32. Okay. 26 plus 32, we can get what? 58. Okay, 58 Jeta. So if we minus these 58 Jeta, then what we remain, what we get, remaining number is 17. Okay, 17 consciousness. This 17 consciousness, 17 consciousness produce only Jeta-born matters. Okay, so if we if we practice, so in these 4 paragraphs, then we can say, if I ask you how many Jeta, okay, produce only Jeta-born matters. So then you can simply answer 17 Jeta, 17 consciousness. They produce only Jeta-born matters. They cannot produce idiyapada, posture, intimation, and also smile. Okay. Then another question: how many Jeta are produced? Okay. Idiyapada, posture, and also on how many Jeta produce Jeta as well as idiyapada. Okay. In that case, what is the answer? Produce idiyapada. So these both jars are produced by the here 26 as well as 32. Okay, so all to get all of the 75 Jeta. Okay, 70. So 75 Jeta they produce. Okay, not only Jeta-born matters but also idiyapada, posture. So if you are asked only, okay, only, so the Dhamma, the Jeta that produce only Appana Jawana. So in that case, only idiyapada, posture, in that case you have to answer 26. Okay. So also, so the Dhamma that produce only intimation, that is 32. The Dhamma, the Jeta that produce only smile, that is 13. So in this way, we try to, and then you need to try to digest these Jeta. Okay. So 14. So 14 are produced. All of them are related to materiality. Okay. So number 1 is the Jeta Born Metta. Number 2 is posture. Number 3 is Vinyati intimation. Number 4 is a smile. So then it is up to study from the paragraph number 31 up to the 34. They are talking about the how Jeta produce materiality. Okay, how Jeta produce materiality. So among them, so we already discussed other things. The point we need to discuss today is these 13 Somanasa Jawana. Okay, 13 Somanasa Jawana, they belong to Kama Vajara. So as I told you there, please remember the numbers. 8, 4 Loba, 4 Somanasa. Okay, 4 Somanasa, Loba Mula Jeta. 4 Jeta. That is rooted in the greed. And also that associate with the pleasant feeling. Okay, that they go for Somanasa Loba Mula Chitta. And also one Hasitopada. So one's mind producing consciousness that belong to rootless functional, okay, rootless functional consciousness. And also for Somanasa Mahakusala Chitta. So that is Mahakusala is a great wholesome, okay, great wholesome consciousness. So this consciousness, we have 8. Among 8, 4 associate with the pleasant feeling. Another 4 associate with the neutral feeling. So with the neutral feeling, we cannot smile. Okay. So here, if we smile, we have a pleasant feeling. Okay, pleasant feeling. So that's why for Somanasa Mahakusala Chitta. And also for Somanasa Mahakiriya Chitta. So great functional consciousness which associate with the pleasant feeling. Okay. So altogether we can get a 4, 4, 4. So 12. And also one has its mind producing consciousness. There are. So altogether we get 13. Uses mind. So there is an interesting, hello, there is an interesting point. So regarding the commentators, they trying to divide this 13 Jeta in terms of the whose mind with the which consciousness. Suppose you smile, and then how many consciousness, with how many consciousness you smile. Okay. Sometimes as a Buddha, and then it's a very clear. If we get what we want, or sometimes if we see something good, something we like, or if we hear something we want, some sound we want, and also if we eat something we like, some food we like, and also if we get some good smell, and also good touch. Other time, what happened? Greedy consciousness, okay, loba. So loba mula chitta. The consciousness that rooted in the loba arises in our mind. So other time we smile, okay, we wear the smile. So it means we Buddha people, okay, ordinary people, smile with a wonderful Somanasa Loba Mula Chitta. Okay, that is the Chitta rooted in the Loba greed, and also it associated with a pleasant feeling. Okay, then another 4 also. Sometimes we are doing good things. Okay, we are offering something and also observing precept and also practicing meditation or giving service to the senior citizens. And also we listen the Dhamma, we preach the Dhamma, and so on. So at that time we are also happy, and also sometimes so happy, that's why we smile. We wear the smiling face. So at that time we are smiling, we produce a smile. That is what out of the one of four Somanasa Mahagusala Citta. Okay, so in this way we can understand that. So we Buddhojana, ordinary beings, smile with the one of the eight Somanasa Javanas. Okay, that is four from the Loba Mula, four from the Mahakusala. Okay, so you can remember eight smile producing consciousness for the Buddhojana. So worldly beings. So then what about the trainee persons? Those who attain the Sotapatti Magga become a Sotapanna. Okay, stream winner. Those who attain the Sakadagami Magga and then become a Sakadagami person, that is a once returner. And also those who become Anagami, who attain the Anagami Magga and then become Anagami person, that is a non-returner. They will never return to the sensual sphere. So for these persons, they are still practicing for the attainment of arahanthood. So that's why they are called the trainee persons, the sikha. So what about the sikha person? Sikha person smile with how many citta? Okay. So in that case, we just minus 2 Somanasa Loba Mula Citta. Okay. So among these 4 Somanasa Loba Mula Citta, 2 associate with the wrong view. Okay. The other dissociate from the wrong view, do not associate with the wrong view. So when we attain the Sotapatti Magga, then we totally abandon wrong view and then doubt, skeptical doubt. So that's why for the Buddha trainee persons, Sotapanna, Sakadagami, Anagami persons, they smile with the one of the 6 consciousness. Okay, 4 from the Mahagusala Citta, and also 2 from the Loba Mula Citta. Okay, so then we can take note that with the 1 or 6 consciousness, trainee persons produce trainee persons smile. Okay, in that case, we can also say in another way, these 6 consciousness, okay, 6 pleasant feeling consciousness produce smile for the trainee persons. Okay, then the last one is the arahant. So then what about the arahant? What about the Buddha? Okay, so arahant also smile, Buddha also smile. So when they smile, which citta arises in their mind, or which citta produce smile for them? So in that case, so for the arahant, so they don't have a kusala, they don't have a akusala as well. Whatever they do is just functional. So that's why for for Somanasa Mahakiriya Citta, and also 1 Hasitobada, that is that belong to the rootless consciousness, and also it produces mind, Hasitobada. So altogether, 5 consciousness. These 5 consciousness produces mind for the Arahant as well as for the Buddha. So and then we can say Buddha or Arahant, they produce for the Buddha and Arahant, there are 5 consciousness. One is a Hasitobada, mind producing consciousness that belong to the rootless Ahetuka. And also 4 pleasant feeling consciousness that belong to Mahakiriyacita, great passionate consciousness. So altogether 5. With the one of these 5 consciousness, they produce a smile. Okay. In that case, then the commentators explain that. So they read the one question that is commonly happen in the world. So what about the dosa, angry mind? So when we feel angry, when there is anger arises in our mind. When we are angry, at that time also sometimes we smile. Okay, and then you have such an experience in your life. Have you ever smiled out of anger? Out of anger, then you can ask. So other than you may say, oh, because of anger also, angry mind, do dosa mula citta are also produce smile. So that question may arise. Whether angry or angry mind or anger can produce smile or not. That is the question. Because it commonly happen to us. So suppose when you see and your enemy, okay, your enemy, after that usually we get angry, we get anger arise in our mind. So that with that angry mind, after some time, maybe after 1 or 2 seconds, so there also you smile. Why do you smile? In that case, you have to think. So when by the time you see your enemy or the thing you don't like, then you get angry. Angry mind arises in our mind. After that, you after observing that, this one is I can manage, or I can win him, I can win my enemy. So he is you find a weak point of your enemy, and then to attack or to win your enemy. Other than you wear his mind, you produce his mind. So in that case, we should not confuse that the dosa produce, angry mind produces mind. Okay? Actually, angry mind cannot produce a smile. Even the neutral feeling, okay, neutral feeling, the consciousness that associated with the neutral feeling cannot produce a smile. So much less to say is angry mind, unpleasant feeling cannot produce a smile. So then why do we smile when in that condition? So it is just a confusion. So because the mind, our mind happened so fastly, so quickly. That's why we confuse. Be out of anger, we smile. Actually, we smile not out of anger, because we see the weak point of our enemy, and also we see the advantage that you can win your enemy easily. So, other than you smile it, okay, you smile. So that's why, because when you see the weak point of your enemy, and also when we understand that you can easily win your enemy, then other than you feel satisfaction arises in your mind. Okay, so that's why in that case, the somnasa, pleasant feeling arises. So only pleasant feeling, maybe other than it is a loba mula citta arises with a pleasant feeling, then that loba mula, somnasa loba mula citta produces smile, not the dosa mula citta. Okay, so that's why in the commentaries it is explained that dosa, angry mind cannot produce a smile. Okay, so then how should we understand? So as I explain you now, commentaries explain like that. And also there is another question regarding the smiling of the Buddha. Okay, regarding the smiling of the Buddha. So in the Pali text, there are many sutta. There are maybe a certain number of a sutta. They are mentioned that the Buddha smile. The Buddha smile. So the time the Buddha smile mostly, when the Buddha smile also, the Buddha don't smile like ordinary people. Just uh, just maybe show a little bit part of the teeth. Okay? Just merely smile. So other time, whenever the Buddha smile, because Abhanuva Ananda, so he's a personal attendant, the personal attendant of the Buddha. So all wherever he go, wherever the Buddha goes, Ananda follows. That's why even though Ananda follows behind the Buddha, so when the Buddha make a smile, then Ananda recognize, Bhanuva Ananda recognize that the Buddha make a smile. What? How can he know? He know through the light, flash of the light. Okay, the Buddha's teeth are very white. Okay, when the Buddha smile, at the time that a little bit part of the teeth appear, the white, the flash of the light, so appear at that time. So through that light, Ananda recognize, oh, the Buddha smile. So the Buddha normally don't smile. So, but when he see the conditions to talk about something, when we see the destiny or the some certain beings, then the Buddha smile. So there is a one stanza in the Dhammapada Pali. So that is what Mahadana Siddhi Buddha. Okay, Mahadana Siddhi Buddha. What to? So Dhammapada verse number 155, 156. Okay, they are in Dhammapada Pali, verse number 155. So they are mentioned about the Mahadana Siddhi Buddha. So that is the son of the very worthy person. It is about the son of the very worthy person. So that worthy, because they are 40 crores they possess. They are his father and mother possess. That's why, so the parents, his parents, they don't ask his son, their son, to study and also to work. So just let him to enjoy sensual pleasures throughout his life. So when he came to the age, he got to, he was married. He married to a lady. She also belonged to a rich family. So she possessed 40 crores as well. So altogether they have 80 crores. Their wealth is so big. So, but the both of them are not educated. They didn't study anything. They didn't learn any education. They don't have they have no education at all. They spend their lives by enjoying sensual pleasures, enjoying entertainments and music and festivals and so on. So throughout their life, even though they,
Hello, Sayadaw.
yeah,
So they listen to music and
they enjoy the music, festivals, and also enjoy sensual pleasures throughout their lives. So then one day, another people means the drunkard persons. They know that, oh, this man is a rich man. So if we become a friend with him, so or if we are able to persuade him to be a drunkard, okay, to make him drink alcohol and also narcotic drugs, then we can also drink a lot. Okay, so in this way they try to persuade him to become a drunkard person. So finally, the rich man, the son of a rich man, actually, after the death of their father, their parents, so become a what? Drunkard person. And also he spent a lot of money. Not only he became a drunkard person, he also addicted to the gambling. So drinking alcohol, and then gambling, and then using any other narcotic drugs. In this way, so very soon they become a very poor. Okay, even though they possess 80 crores, no? 80 crores of the wealth. So they become very poor, and also they sold out their house, and also they have to stay maybe nearby the one of the relatives' house, and also they don't have no money to buy a food, and also they cannot they cannot work because they didn't study anything in their life. So then what do is finally they become beggars. They go from house to house and ask for the food and ask for the clothes. And then one day, finally they came to the Buddha, the monastery. They got in the monastery, so the novices and yamans, they distribute whatever remaining food to those who come and beg. So one day, the Buddha saw this couple, this couple. So the son of a rich man and then the daughter of a rich man, the couple. Then at that time, the Buddha smiled. So Venerable Ananda recognized. Then he asked, Venerable Sir, why did you smile? What is the reason for you to smile? Then the Buddha explained, recited that verse, and also explained that if they earn money in their first part of their life, in the first part of their life, the life we can divide into three parts: Patama Vaya, Tudiya Vaya, and also Tadiya Pachima Vaya, like that. Patama Vaya, Majima Vaya, and then Pachima Vaya. So first part of the life. In the first part of the life, then if they earn money, they can become the greatest rich person, okay, the richest person in this city. So then, if they don't live as a lay people, they become a monk and they practice at that age. Then they can become an arahant. They have a potentiality to become an arahant as well. So, but for the husband, he has a potentiality to become an arahant. But for the wife, she has a potentiality to become an anagami person. So then, okay, for the first part of the life, okay, they cannot. Then if they can earn money in the second part, in the middle part of the life, then they can become a what? Second rich person in that city. Okay, second rich person. So, and also if they become a monk, or if they ordained as a monk, then monks or nuns, whatever, they can become an anagami. The husband can become an anagami on that age. The wife can become a sakadagami. And also now they are in the last part of their life. So at that time, so if they try, they can become a what? The third ranking rich person. The rich person in the third class. But if they become a monk, they can become a sakadagami. Husband can become a sakadagami. The wife can become Sodapanna Base. Okay. So, but for now, they cannot earn money, and also they cannot become a monks and nuns. They don't want to become a monks and nuns. Then what happened? They they wasted their lives. Okay, they wasted their life. So not only from they could not enjoy a rich man's life as well as they could not attain noble status. Okay, in this way, that's by seeing that the Buddha smile. So in this way, the Buddha explained to the Ananda why he smiled. In that case, it is very clear that the Buddha don't smile because he get what he want. So because of the encountering with the uh, blessing conditions in life. And also, so if we say like that, the Buddha smile when he encounter with the pleasant condition in life. Encounter with the unpleasant condition in life. So, okay. So,
Sorry, Sayadaw. You said
yeah,
when the Buddha encountered what?
with the unpleasant condition in life. So what did the Buddha do? So if the Buddha encounter with the unpleasant condition in life, so like ordinary people like us, so if we encounter with a pleasant condition, we smile. So if we encounter with the unpleasant condition, we got not a smiley face, but angry face. Okay. So then what about the Buddha? So if the Buddha smile when he encounter with the pleasant conditions, then so uh, it would be that when the Buddha encounter with the unpleasant condition, then he gets angry. The meaning will be, the applied meaning will be like that. That's why in the Mangala Sutta, okay, the Buddha there mentioned what the Putasa Loka Dhamehi Chitan Yasa Nagampati. For the Arahant, so for those who already become an Arahant, the mind remain unshakable. The mind remain unshakable when they encounter with the ups and downs of the life. So the life does not remain the same, sometimes up, sometimes down. Sometimes we encounter with the unpleasant conditions, sometimes with the pleasant conditions. So, but for the Arahants and Buddha, even though they encounter with the many ups and downs of life, so they didn't smile. Their mind remain unshakable. Okay. So the Buddha smile, not because he encountered with a pleasant condition. So that's why we have to take note. But then why the Buddha smile? The Buddha, when the Buddha smile, so other day, because the Buddha see that some destinies or situation or future destiny or the certain beings. So like a Mahadana city, Buddha, the son of a rich person, very rich person. So when the Buddha see the couple, so then the Buddha smile because the Buddha saw their past. Okay, trying to recollect their past existences and the past condition in this present life, and also their potentiality. So then that's why the Buddha smile. And also, so in the another discourse, there is another discourse. The name of the discourse is where I put. Wait a moment. I put my notepad. So there is one discourse. So in that discourse, the Buddha smile. So they are mentioned. So let me see that discourse name. Gawesi Sutta. Okay, the name of the Sutta is Gawesi. Gawesi means the person who is searching for Okay, the Gawesi means the person who is searching for. So in that discourse, the Buddha was going, that Sutta belonged to the Anguttara Nikaya, Panchaka Nipada. Sutta name is Gawesi Sutta. So then the Buddha, and that is so that while the Buddha was traveling in the Kosala country with a large number of monks, the Buddha saw a a big forest. That forest is the forest of a sal tree, okay, sal tree. So then, when the Buddha entering into that forest, the Buddha's mind sit and Bhasdwakasi in a certain place. Then Vanviva Ananda, usually he asks, there must be some reason for the Buddha to smile. Then the Buddha, Vanviva Ananda asks, Vanviva, why did you smile? Then the Buddha retold the past existence, the past conditions during the lifetime of the Kassapa Buddha. So in this world, according to our tradition, so Buddhism, so it is called, our word is called Baddha Kappa. Okay, very good Kappa. Because in this world there will appear 5 Buddhas. Okay, Kagusanda, Konakamana, Kassapa, and then our Buddha is the Gautama, the Buddha. And also there remain 1 Buddha to appear in the world, so that they call Arimateya. So that's why the Kassapa, the Buddha is the Buddha just appear before our Gautama, the Buddha. Okay, during the Kassapa Buddha's time, so the Kassapa Buddha also spent sometimes in that area, in that place, in that forest. So then the Kassapa Buddha has one disciple, Upasaka, lay disciple. His name is Gawesi. Okay, Gawesi. So he observes, actually, even though he is the follower of the Buddha, so he support the Buddha with the 4 requisites. But at that time, in the very beginning, he don't observe 5 precepts. But later on, he tried to observe 5 precepts. And also, he encouraged his 500 friends to observe 5 precepts. Then after that, he think, I am the one who organized these 500 people to observe 5 precepts. I also observe 5 precepts. They also observe 5 precepts. We are the same. How can I be better than these 500 people? Then he tried to do what? He tried to observe uh, instead of Kamesu Michachara, the 3rd precept. He tried to refrain from the how to say, he tried to live what? He tried to live without merit, without living with the wives, with the wife. So he refrained from living with the wife. Okay. Then he go and tell his friends that I'm better than you, because now I not only observe 5 precepts, but also I refrain from the sexual indulgence. So he lead a brahmachari. He became a brahmacharya. So noble, good practitioner. So at that time also, then the 500 people also, they think, okay, he can do, even he can refrain from such a thing. How can, why not we? we also can do. So in that way, they also refrain from doing living in a married life. Okay, and also at other time they saw the men Gawesi, he came to know, oh, and now we are the same, so I should try to be better. So in that case, what he do is, so he refrain from the what eating after midday. Okay, after midday, after 12 a.m. So in that other time also,
Hello, Sarah. Is it after midday?
after midday, he don't eat anymore. So it means he observe Vikala Bhojana Sikkhavada. So as well. So then he go and tell other people that I'm better than you because you observe only 5 precepts and become a brahmachari. But one better point for me is I refrain from Vigala Bhojana, taking untimely, how to say, taking food after midday. I refrain from taking food after midday. So, and that's it. Even you can do, why not we? We can also do. In this way, they also observe, do refrain from such things, do refrain from eating after midday. Then the main Gawesi, Upasaka Gawesi, he came to know that they are also the same. So that's why uh, I should make it myself better. Then what he do is he tried to become a monk. He renounced the war, and then he became a monk. He was ordained as a monk, and then he practiced so eagerly, so relentlessly. He made a great effort, and then very soon he became an arahant. So very great. So after that, the other people also they come to know. Oh, now he is better than us. So if he can become an arahant, why not we? We also will become a monk, will be ordained as a monk, and then we were trying to practice. Then they also trying to practice, become a monk, trying to practice. Then finally they also become an arahant. Okay, so all of them become maybe 501% in that very place, or the Kosala and the sal forest. The forest made of the sal trees. So on that very place, so under the guidance of the Manu Kassapa the Buddha, so Gawesi Upasaka and 500 followers became a arahant in that place. They are the Buddha in that discourse encouraged Ananda. Therefore, you should make a, you should train yourself to be higher and higher in the life, to get a higher attainment in the life. That is a liberation from the round of suffering. So that is a summary about the Gawesi Sutta. In that Sutta also the Buddha's mind, okay, the Buddha's produces mind because there is, the Buddha has a reason to retold, okay, the past existence, okay, what had happened in that area. So there are many such instances in which the Buddha's mind. So the reason is not because of the he see what he want, but because of there is a condition to preach the Dhamma, and also because the Buddha sees something, what happened in the past and what will be happening in the future, and so on. So then the point, some scholars, they say that so it is impossible for the Buddha to produce a smile with the Hasitobhada, which is a rootless consciousness. Okay, rootless consciousness means there is a no lobha, no dosa, no moha, as well as a no alobha, no adosa, no amoha. So amoha is a wisdom. So without wisdom, so the Buddha never do any action without wisdom. So whatever action made by the Buddha is preceded by the wisdom, guided by the wisdom. All the physical and verbal movement the Buddha made out of the wisdom. That is one of the special attributes of the Buddha. But here, in the Abhidhamma, there's most of the people, they say, Hasitobhada produce a smile for the Buddha. So for the Magiriya Jita is okay, no problem, because it is associated with the wisdom. For the Hasitobhada, it does not associate with the wisdom. So it is impossible. Some scholars, they argue. Then in the Athasalini, also it is explained that so whenever the Buddha sees some condition, the Buddha use his Savinyutta jnana, or recollect another jnana is Bobinivasa Nosati jnana, that is recollection of the past existences. And also sometimes the Buddha uses Anagatansa jnana, that is what surveying the future existences. So the knowledge that surveys the future existences. So firstly, the Buddha applying these knowledges, Sabbanyutta jnana, omniscient wisdom, or Bhuvanivasa Nosati jnana, the recollection, knowledge of the recollection of the previous existences, or Anagatansa jnana, knowledge that surveys the future existences. So only after that, through this knowledge, the Buddha see the past and the future conditions. Only after that, the Buddha produces mind with the Hasitobhada. In that case, it is not wrong to say that the Buddha smile, whatever the actions of the Buddha is preceded by the wisdom. So in this way, Athasalini explains. Okay, this is also reasonable. So therefore, even though the Buddha smiled with the Hasitobhada, this Hasitobhada is preceded by the wisdom, Savinyutta jnana, Nagadansa jnana, Bhuvanivasa Nosati jnana. That's why the special attributes of the Buddha in Hasitobhada, mind producing, the jeta with which the Buddha produces mind is not contradictory, okay, not opposite to one another. In this way, it is explained in the Athasalini. So today, we studied about the smile, okay? We studied about the smile. So, Buddhojana, worldly beings, smile with a one of eight, okay, 8 pleasant consciousness. So for the training persons, they smile with a 1 of 6 consciousness, pleasant feeling consciousness. So for the Arahant and Buddha, they smile with a 1 of 5 consciousnesses. Okay. So also then now today we study one stanza from the Dhammapada Pali Mahadana Siddhi Buddha, and also one Gawesi Sutta from the Anguttara Nikaya, in which the Buddha smiled. Okay, so with this we will conclude for today. Thank you so much for listening. So Buddha Sasanam Jiran Detadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Detadu, Buddha Sasanam Jiran Detadu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.